to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side, only on the dark side, baby. We could take a night drive, maybe. Crash into the starlight, baby. We could do it all night, we could do it all night, only on the dark side, baby. All my friends, they call you crazy, but I've been thinking about you.
Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud, the players are fired up, and this will be fun.
Look, you can't give Tatum three-point looks from anywhere. He's so efficient from range.
Halliburton left side. Off with the layup. Outside McDaniels. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Out to the wing. Adebayo. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Booker. The kick to Tatum. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Ware. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
He can't hit that time. Pass to Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Give a big hand to your Heat squad.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Ware. Back to Halliburton. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Right side Booker. It's Booker on the wing. There's a screen. Hands it from the wing.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Puts it up from 12. McDaniels with the rebound. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation. Vicious finish by Tatum. These coaches love when he's aggressive.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Booker. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Where? That's good.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Inside. It's stolen by Halliburton. And here they come. Launches a three. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
.56 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Hero outside. The shake. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
Miami shooting their first free throw this game. Now here's Booker. Tatum with a screen. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Here's Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Now at the line.
He does not get the second one.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
Orlando leading by 3. Here's Ariza. Rebound Miami. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Tatum. Back to Daniels. Pass to Tatum. Outside for Booker. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
The Magic. 22.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And here we go, the Heat fast break.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Here's Hero. Banked it in off the glass. Hero's got 6.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Here's Harrelson. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 6.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Shepard. And he buries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Heat. Trailing by 2. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Harrelson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Magic lead by 2.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Isaac. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it. So it's Miami now. Halliburton with the ball. The rebound by Shepard.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste. Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Count it. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So for Miami,
substitution on the court.
here's Harrelson. He has 7. Going inside. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside Payne. 2 points. That one goes. Payne's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Isaac outside. A minute 22 left in the first half of basketball. rebound, Miami. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Here's Harrelson. They set the pick. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat trail by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 13 points in the game.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Lays it up and banks it in.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play. Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Orlando ahead, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Ariza. 5 on the clock. Outside Booker. Shoots over Hero. Booker no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Ariza. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Fires at the elbow. Oh, Booker in close.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Wide open look. Again, the Heat score.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Leaps for it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Tatum drops the hammer.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Here's Ariza. He's got 6. It's McDaniels on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
In that pick and roll set, option 1, Booker taking it himself with good reason.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Triple slam from Devin Booker.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Here's Ariza. It's deflected. Hero outside. Fires the three. Tatum pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And there's a pick. Here's Ariza. Stolen by Hero. Here we go. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Well, the quick hands of Tyler Hero on full display there.
Here's Ariza. 6 points for him. Tatum from long range. Second shot opportunity. Oh!
Wow!
What a finish with a reverse dunk.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Heat trail by 5.
Substitution on the court. Magic 5. Number 18.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Payne. The three is up. He can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Harrelson. He's covered by Warren. 6 to shoot. Isaac in the post. Right wing. Here's Harrelson. Tries again. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. Oh, swiped away.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here we go. The Heat fast break. Jumps up, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Harrelson. Knocks down the triple. 18 points for him.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Magic leading by 6. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So it's Miami now. And he drives in. Here's Jovic. Outside Payne. Pass to Jovic. From downtown. And so it's the Orlando Magic, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been... We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Heat trail by 6. Halliburton on the drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, tenacious stuff from Halliburton, making his shot while absorbing a foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points. And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Ware. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Second team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 4-point game.
Tatum universally recognized as one of the toughest covers in the league.
To the paint. It's stolen by Halliburton. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Tatum with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive board. Tries yet again. And the official. Officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
To the left side wing. Here's Ware. And it's all from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's Booker on the wing. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Pass to Ware. Hero outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And Tatum's got the ball here for Orlando. 6-point lead. The three ball. Ariza can't get it to go.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
And that one is hammered home.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
Ariza, good. And the Magic lead by 6.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
It's Hero on the take.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Here's Ariza. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Miami's ball. Over to the left wing. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Ware. No good with a layup. Magic leading by 4. Here's Ariza. Outside Booker. Tatum with a screen. Beyond the arc. Booker can't get it to go. And here's Miami. Here's Adebayo. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivers.
Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Lets it go. And it's Booker again missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Hero. To the paint. It's stolen by Tatum. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. No good. And so Orlando takes the win.